Alright, so it's finally that time when I get a chance. I mean, you probably see this brand Sunaofe making his rounds on social media with a lot of different people unboxing their sit-stand motorized desk and ergonomic office chair and probably talking about it. But now I finally got one in the studio where I can check it out and give you my 2 cents if it worth your time or money or not. I got a whole bunch of questions, such as, is it wide enough to replace my non-sit-stand desk behind here? Is the motors quiet enough? Is it strong enough? I mean, I got so many questions, and I guess the only way to answer all of these questions is to just take this thing out of the box. So, what we're gonna do in this video, I'm gonna take it out of the box, I'm gonna set it up, I'm gonna let you know my 2 cents. By the way, shout out to the TARDIS.
I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my...
Big. Okay. Alright, so I finally got the Sunaofe Tau 2 desk set up, and I've been using it for a little while, but not exactly how you may think, which leads me to say that I've been both impressed and also really disappointed. So let's talk about it. Let's first start off with the impressed, and that has to do with the quality of this thing. It may not be super premium like some of the more expensive ones that are on the market, but Sunaofe stuff is built really well. From the materials they choose to the tolerances of each connected parts and the overall usability and user experience, it is really good. And it doesn't really get the feeling of being shortchanged. It definitely feels like it's money well spent, like it's definitely quality stuff. The dual motors is very quiet and is really powerful too. As you can see from the clip at the beginning of this video, it can lift and lower my body weight with relative ease. And trust me, if this thing can lift and lower my fat ass so smoothly, it can definitely handle anything that I can put on it. Because I know the stuff that I put on top of this is definitely not heavier than my fat ass. Yeah, it can handle the weight. Like I mentioned earlier, the quality of the finishes is really nice. I like this rustic brown, aka walnut finish with the black frame, but you can get a few other finishes such as the light oak with the white frame or the all black everything edition. And the frame that is connected to the underneath of the desk comes pre-installed, so all you need to do is just add the legs and the control, and then you're ready to go. Speaking of controls, the user interface is pretty easy to navigate. It has an up and down arrow so you can raise and lower the desk, along with 3 additional programmable buttons so you can set different height levels. And the desk can get really high at about 47 inches or 49 inches with the added casters, and as low as 27 inches or at least 30 inches, which it is right now because it has the added casters on it. And like I said, this thing can get really quiet when it's in motion. And yes, it has obstacle avoidance, aka it will definitely stop immediately if it detects that there is something above or beneath while it's going up or down, which means that it's definitely not going to crush the kids if they're trying to play under it while it's going down. Because the truth is, whenever I'm in my office, my kids, they're always coming under the desk to play with their toys. I have to chase them out sometimes, but they always come inside and go under the desk. I don't know why. So yeah, it definitely won't crush them, and yeah, it won't knock anything out of the way, because as soon as it feel it, it's gonna stop. All right, so let's finally talk about my disappointments. And before we get into it, let me first say that I really like this desk and I wish that I could use it to replace my non-motorized old desk that is behind me. But one of the biggest disappointments that is preventing me from using this as my officially new desk is because it is just too small. Let me explain what I mean by that. My current desk is about 63 inches in width and 24 inches in depth, and it can barely hold some of the stuff that I have on it right now comfortably, because I really don't like it too crowded and too cluttered. And I definitely have a lot more stuff that I'm gonna be adding to it soon. And if you put that in perspective, this one is about 47 inches. So I guess now you see where I'm getting at. If my whole desk can barely hold some of the stuff that I have on it now and the additional stuff that I'm gonna be putting on it soon, that is definitely needed for me to have productivity. Sadly, this wasn't meant to be, but I really like it. However, there is light at the end of the tunnel because this is gonna be perfect for a secondary setup that I'm gonna be building as a workstation for the kids so they can do homework and possibly some light gaming when they're not doing their homework and studies. And I'm definitely gonna be doing that in a completely new setup video, apart from the one that I'm doing here, which is 2 setup videos. This is probably gonna be the first one since I'm still on the hunt for a desk. And then after that, as soon as I get a new motorized standing desk that is wide enough for this one, then I'm going to be doing that one as well. But definitely look out for this one coming up soon because I already got some of the stuff. But just in case it wasn't clear, I really like this thing. And I think it will be perfect if you're trying to build a work from home desk workstation that doesn't really require a lot of real estate since it's so small, for a nook and cranny in the bedroom, your living room, or in the dining room, whichever where, which is exactly where I'm going to be using this one. So you're definitely going to see it again in another video coming up soon. And I mean, even if you're not thinking about a work from home station, if you have a small office and you're trying to scale out your business, or if you're just trying to change out furniture, this can definitely work out well because it's actually quality stuff. And I think it could work well for that, especially if you can get it for the price, the current price of what, $269 that is at right now for Black Friday and Cyber Monday and the holidays. If you can catch it on those deals, you can probably buy a bunch of them for your office, or you could just get one for your home office. Yeah, I definitely think it could work out for that. So do I recommend it? Yes, like I said, especially if you can get it for that $259 price that it is being sold at right now before the price go back up. I definitely recommend it. However, the Sunaofe Elite 67 Ergonomic office chair is a completely different story, and I have to do that in a completely separate video where I can tell you everything, because I mean, I might have some disappointments and I might have some positive things to say. But if you want to see that video, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification so you can see the review of this thing when it drops, and also you can see that desk setup that I'm going to be doing out there for the kids. And yeah, I mean, if you want one for yourself, definitely check the links down in the description. And I mean, if there's anything that I left out, I'm gonna be down in the comment section, so shoot your questions and I can test it out, tell you everything that you need to know. Or like I say, I'm gonna be doing a follow-up video, so if there's anything else I discovered, I'm gonna let you know that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Click my face to get subscribed. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Big up yourself.